And on to debate number 2. It's a new year, but the same old story for the India bloc allies. The big questions on Prime Minister's face and seat sharing still remain a roadblock for the allies. And the discussions are bringing out the long-standing bitterness to the fore. Amidst the discussions with allies, the Congress poll body held a marathon set of meetings to decide on the party's stand for 2024. Sources at times now that the party has decided that it wants to contest on 291 seats in the polls. As the Congress central leadership began the exercise to consult state units on seat sharing, the National Alliance Committee of the Congress has discussed that the party has good chances in states including Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Jammu Kashmir, Jharkhand, Bengal, Delhi, Punjab, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. If sources are to be believed, the Congress has decided to focus on big states like UP, Bihar, West Bengal and Tamil Nadu as well. In Uttar Pradesh, the Congress wants to contest elections on 20 seats. In West Bengal, the Congress wants to contest in 5 to 9 seats. But while the Congress is building dreams for over double the seats the opposition wants to cede, its allies had a reality check for the Congress. JDU's asked the Grand Old Party not to overestimate itself. In West Bengal, TMC leader Kunal Ghosh reminded the Congress that it had zero impact in 2024 and went on to brand the Bengal unit of Congress a dalal of the BJP.
कांग्रेस पार्टी बड़ी पार्टी है और उनको थोड़ा और संयम भी दिखाना होगा और लचीलापन भी दिखाना होगा। विगत दिनों जो विधानसभा के चुनाव हुए थे उसमें अगर तालमेल ठीक से हुआ होता तो 2024 की राह और आसान हो गई होती। कांग्रेस पार्टी का जो नेतृत्व उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार, झारखंड, पश्चिमी बंगाल और तमिलनाडु में है, उनको अपनी पार्टी की शक्ति को न अंडर एस्टिमेट करना चाहिए न ओवर एस्टिमेट करना चाहिए।
There is a clear difference between Delhi Congress and Bengal Congress. In Delhi Congress, Sonia ji, Rahul ji, they are eager to take cooperation from Trinamool Congress to make it possible that a solid India alliance. But in Bengal, the state Congress, they are playing a role of dalal of Bhajpa. There is no significance of Congress in this state.
এখন অবস্থা তো জানেন আপনারা, বাংলায় কংগ্রেস লড়ছে তার মতন করে, তৃণমূল কোথায় আলোচনা করছে সেটা তৃণমূলের ব্যাপার। তৃণমূল বলে দিয়েছে দেশে তারা, রাজ্যে তারা নয়। অর্থাৎ আমাদের তো কিছু যায় আসে না। আমরা আমাদের প্রস্তুতি নিয়ে এগিয়ে চলেছি। কে আমাদের সবচেয়ে এলো গেল তার আমরা ধারধারি না। এই মুর্শিদাবাদ জেলায় তৃণমূলকে বিজেপিকে একবার নয় বারবার আমরা হারিয়েছি, আবার হারাবো। জোটের কি কোনো সম্ভাবনা আছে? এগুলো জোটের সম্ভাবনা তো দিদি নস্বাত করে দিয়েছে। আপনার দিদির কথা শুনুন, বেশি করে দেখতে পাবেন দিদি নিজেই জোট চায় না। বাংলার মুখ্যমন্ত্রী নিজে জোট চায় না, কারণ তার জোট করতে গেলে অসুবিধা আছে। তাকে যে কাজ দায়িত্ব দেওয়া হয়েছে সেই কাজে তাকে দোধ করতে দেওয়া অসুবিধা আছে তার। আমাদের কোনো আপত্তি নেই। এ বাংলায় কে এলো কে গেল তা নিয়ে আমাদের মাথা ব্যথা নেই। খুব আগেও বলেছি, আজও বলছি, এই বাংলায় কংগ্রেস তার নিজের ক্ষমতায় লড়বার ক্ষমতা রাখে। যেখানে আমাদের নিজের ক্ষমতা আছে সেখানে আমরা লড়বো, এটা স্পষ্ট কথা।
But the TMC also had some reality checks for the left, launching a tirade against its ally in West Bengal. TMC said that left doesn't even have the औकात to be with the TMC.
2021 में हम लोग भाजपा को हरा दिया था और कांग्रेस सीपीएम मिलकर भी जीरो। उन्होंने तो वोट डिवाइड करके भाजपा को एडवांटेज देने का कोशिश किया है। लेफ्ट क्या है यहाँ पे? लेफ्ट में कुछ नहीं है। तृणमूल के साथ एक टेबल में बैठने का औकात भी लेफ्ट लोगों को नहीं है।
We are part of India bloc and we want the constituents of India bloc must work together and put up a collective fight against BJP in order to save the nation and in order to save the constitution. Of course, we are all independent political parties. TMC is an independent party. We are an independent party. We have our own independent ideological positions. So the India Alliance parties must try to understand and try to come together on certain accepted positions.
Let's also now tell you what's happening in Punjab. Both Congress and AAP have claimed that they will go solo in the state. While Navjot Singh Sidhu took a dig at Arvind Kejriwal over ED summons, Bhagwat Mann took a dig at the Congress, saying ek thi Congress.
पंजाब ते दिल्ली च मां ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਛੋਟੀ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਸੁਣਾ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕ ਥੀ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ।
This gave ammunition to the BJP, which said that this was all playing out as the party has predicted.
You know, it is a new year of 2024, but it is the same age-old problems of the I.N.D.I.A alliance, that they are full of confusion and contradiction, no mission or vision. And therefore, after seeing the kind of fights they have had between Akhilesh Yadav and Congress Party, between Sanjay Raut and Sanjay Nirupam, Uddhav Sena and Congress Party, now Trinamool Congress is saying that Congress Party is dalal. Then Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary saying we will contest alone. This shows that there is no common mission they have. And therefore Rahul Gandhi today, he should forget Nyaya Yatra. He should start I.N.D.I.A Jodo Yatra. First, he must make all the alliance partners of I.N.D.I.A to unite.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And joining us on the show are Joydeep Mukherjee, advocate of Supreme Court who leans towards the TMC. We also have with us Dr. Akashdeep Puni, political analyst leaning towards the I.N.D.I.A party. R.P. Singh, Tushar Gupta and Nikhil Jain continue with us from debate number 1. Let me start first and foremost with you. Joydeep Mukherjee, you know, if you have an alliance, then using words like dalal is the least that one expects out of a political ally. In this case, unfortunately, a strong word like that has been used by Mr. Kunal Ghosh while describing the Congress party. How is this going to be acceptable to the voters of your state, sir?
No, I don't want to pass any comments upon the Kunal Ghosh comments, which he has told, which you are also speaking about the word of the comments of the Mr. Kunal Ghosh, but I don't want to go in this point. But only one thing, as per your discussions, today's subject matter, that I can say only one thing, that the Congress party in all over the country is practically suffering from the erosion of blood. The Congress party practically the last elections, in the last Lok Sabha election, they didn't have to cross the 55 seats also. So practically all over the country, practically Congress is practically absolutely, it's now 135 years old party, but they have practically lost their own credibility. In West Bengal, on the subject matter of West Bengal, if I say in the last 2019 elections, in the Lok Sabha election, Congress party got only 2 seats of the Lok Sabha. And 2021 in the Vidhan Sabha elections, in the assembly election, Congress with the alliance CPIM party, they have got the 0. Out of 294 seats of the assembly of the of West Bengal Legislative Assembly, Congress is the figure is 0. Can you imagine it?
Okay.
That the party, the national party.
I got your point. I want Nikhil Jain to come in because we have limited time. Nikhil Jain, you've lost credibility. You've seen erosion across the country. 291 seats is perhaps over-ambitious. And end of the day, you have to look at the ground realities of your performance in West Bengal.
First of all, Madhav, the Congress party in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections got a 20% vote share and the BJP got about a 38%. So for anybody to say that the Congress party has completely eroded is just simply misreading the facts. Secondly, so far as Kunal Ghosh's statements are concerned, I don't think he's the one who matters more in the TMC than Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee is still at the table. She's discussing with the alliance and the Congress party and other partners about the seat distribution. Optics may certainly be bad. The same leader, I think, made a statement against the left. The same leader is making a statement against the Congress party. Now, the words that he's using are definitely not whatever the Congress party situation may be in West Bengal or in the country, those are not the sort of words that are supposed to be used. And especially, let's not forget that the leader of the Congress party in the Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, he is somebody who hails from West Bengal and he's somebody who very vociferously takes on the BJP and the Narendra Modi government. So for any person, any party to say that the Congress is a dalal of the BJP, that's first bad language. Secondly, it's simply a non-wise point. Now, so far as the Congress party's 291 claim is concerned, we don't know. These are just sources. We don't know what actually the numbers are being discussed between the parties themselves. Certainly, the Congress has come out much better as a political force. Rahul Gandhi has come out much better as a political leader in the past 5 years than where the Congress was in 2019. And to quote assembly election results for a Lok Sabha, that is again not the wisest thing to do. The Congress and the BJP completely lost to the I.N.D.I.A party in the 2020 Vidhan Sabha elections and in 2013 2015 Vidhan Sabha elections as well. But in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections in Delhi, the BJP took all 7 seats. The Congress was number 2 on 5 or 6 of the seats. So Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha are two very different games. So for him to quote the 2021 results in West Bengal are not particularly the wisest points to make.
Maybe so, but this is unfortunately not a pattern restricted to West Bengal. From Maharashtra to Punjab and other states as well, we are seeing similar problems. But let me bring in Tushar Gupta on that point. Tushar Gupta, these are internal problems. At the end of the day, Mamata Banerjee, Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Kharge, etc. are there to sort it out. These are words of junior leaders. You're attaching too much importance to this. Please respond to what Nikhil Jain is saying.
You know, in mid-December, after the results of the 4 assembly state came, we were told that the India Alliance would decide their seat-sharing arrangement by 31st December to step up the collective fight against the BJP. Now, listening to my good friend Nikhil Jain here, I'm now very, very confident that this alliance is going to fall apart because the Congress doesn't want to accept the reality check and the regional parties do not want to give up their political capital. The Congress might have had a 20% vote share, but in the Hindi belt, they were routed. They were routed after winning 3 states, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. The 3 states they have lost this time. So if the regional parties are giving Congress a reality check, it's perhaps good for the Congress to accept it, be a little realistic about their prospects in 24 and play well with the alliance partners. If they don't, as Nikhil Jain is rightly pointing out, the alliance is going to fall apart perhaps in this month itself.
Okay, let me bring in, but let me quickly bring in Akashdeep Muni on another point, because Akashdeep Muni, we're seeing a similar problem take place in the state of Punjab. Just today we've seen Bhagwat Mann come out and say, "Ek thi Congress." ऐसे सिचुएशन में कैसे काम करेंगे आप कांग्रेस के साथ? If this is the open dare of each one saying we are going to go solo, one day it's Mr. Raja Vading saying that, one day it is your chief minister saying that, how exactly are things going to play out if this is going to be the kind of situation on ground?
See, Madhavji, there are 2 points. First is that what about the seat sharing of N.D.A? I think Tusharji will be more worried about the seat sharing of N.D.A rather than India Alliance. First. Second point is that it is interesting to note that
N.D.A did not lose 3 states in the Hindi belt. N.D.A did not lose their deposits like the Aam Aadmi Party.
Okay.
N.D.A did not lose their deposits like the Aam Aadmi Party in Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, Tushar, let him have his say. Let him have his say. He's just started speaking. Yeah, I'm coming back to each of you gentlemen. Yes, one by one.
That's very interesting to note that regarding the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party alliance in Punjab, yes, Congress and Aam Aadmi Party are going to fight elections, central elections together in Punjab, and soon it will be announced the seat sharing will be done. Raghav Chadda is working on in the committee regarding it, and it will be coming out. The most important point is why Bhagwat Mann said a comment like this. You know, we all know that it was 42% vote share that Aam Aadmi Party had in the last assembly elections. Now, Congress Party has 22, which is very limited. And that too, it was concentrated in just one pocket, rather than the whole pocket was given to Aam Aadmi Party. So obviously the seat sharing will be done where Aam Aadmi Party will be getting a bigger share in Punjab rather than Congress Party, because we want to win most of the seats in Punjab. All 13 of them. And Aam Aadmi Party and Congress will be coming together for doing this. And as Arvind Kejriwal said previously, that egos has to be kept outside of a coalition. And this was the same sentiment said by a very renowned politician called Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. तुषार जी को भी पता नहीं क्योंकि वो मोदी के राज में रह रहे हैं, तो उनको याद नहीं होगा. So it's okay for them. But in India Alliance, it is.
आप किसके राज में रह रहे हैं? आप किसके राज में रह रहे हैं?
मोदी के राज में मतलब
do you sense another pattern on the cards? You know, all these regional parties, all the regional parties are saying we'll fight with the Congress, but we'll fight with the Congress without giving Congress any seats to fight on.
क्या हो रहा है Nikhil Jain? What is happening? Because the TMC, the Aam Aadmi Party all seem to be speaking the same language, that Congress has to pipe down. It's the big brother, it has to calm down. It has to allow more seats.
First of all, a very important point of correction that in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, it was the Congress party that got a 40% vote share in Punjab and 8 seats, and the Aam Aadmi Party got 7.3% and 1 seat. But that's besides the point. The point is that the India Alliance partners, be it Aam Aadmi Party, TMC or the Congress, they're all fighting together with each other, not against each other, against the BJP. So far as statements from junior or state leaders of these parties are concerned, that is but natural, because some of these parties are rivals of each other in different states. But that doesn't mean that the alliance could not work out at a national level. And the best possible example of that is the CPIM and the Congress, which have traditionally been the opposing parties in the state of Kerala, yet they ran together in a government from 2004 to 2009, the UPA 1 government. And somebody might point out that the Congress was very strong at that point of time. No, the Congress had less than 150 seats in the 2004 win, yet they ran a very stable and a government that gave good governance to the people of India, with the CPM in alliance with them at the center, but at fight with them in the state. And this is exactly what is going to happen again, because at the end of the day, these parties may have their ideological differences and differences in terms of political capitals in the states, but they're all together to save democracy in the country and to raise the voice of the poor.
RP Singh, the goal of saving democracy is going to become bigger. All these differences will be put aside. We will eventually fight the elections together. Please respond to what Nikhil is saying.
Well, Madhav, I have to make 3.1 what Nikhil said, that they ran a very successful government. I remember Manmohan Singh is saying in Parliament that I have a coalition combustion, I can't do much about it, so I have to bear with what sort of corruption is going within the coalition also. That's what Manmohan Singh said in 2004. But coming to the coalition now, अरे सर रोका आपको निखिल अच्छी बात है. देखो ये तुमको आदत पड़ गई ना केजरीवाल की बड़ी जल्दी. ये अनार्किस्ट मत होना. You come from a party with 135 years of history now. So coming to the point of alliance, their OP Soni, the deputy CM of the Congress party, is behind bar, sent behind bar by Aam Aadmi Party Vigilance Department. Do you think they will go together? 4 ministers were in jail. They are out on bail now. Do you think they will go? The cases are still on. Do you think they will go together? The cases of corruption are on 5 ministers, including the former deputy CM in Punjab. Give me a second, sir.
Mr. Puni, you can respond to it. Now, you had a problem when Tushar was interrupting. Now, let Mr. RP Singh have a say. You can respond to it.
आगे सुनिए.
Yeah.
अरे थोड़ा आगे सुनिए ना. माधव, बंगाल के अंदर एक एमएलए जीता था सागर डिग्गी से, उसको भी ममता बनर्जी ले गई. ये अलायंस होगा इनका. अभी हाल में केरला का जो पार्टी प्रेसिडेंट था उसको जेल में डाला था लेफ्ट पार्टी ने. अलायंस होगा. They can put their head together, they can have 10 heads together, but on ground their workers are not going to go together. 2019 Sapa and Baspa, Bhua and Bhatija were together, but the workers didn't go together. Workers were against each other. So they can keep doing this. Mr. Nikhil Jain and Mr. From the Aam Aadmi Party, they can come and debate and they can show their faces together. The leaders can say that we'll club the partnership together. But which party worker will follow the leaders?
Okay.
There's a big question.
Okay. Akashdeep Muni, direct question for Punjab. So I wanted to respond to that.
Yes. The most interesting factor is that, Madhav, it was Aam Aadmi Party who has jailed its own minister in Delhi and Punjab both. And you can say that what type of government are you running? This is the clean government. If there will be corruption, there will be punishment. This is not Narendra Modi's government. No, please don't be anarchist. Wait a minute. Please don't do this. You are senior member.
Yeah, okay. RP Singh, the same yardstick has to be applied for all. Please don't interrupt him. Let him complete.
The most important thing I want to tell to everybody, this is not Narendra Modi's government which says that 75,000 crore Ghotala is done by Ajit Pawar, and the next day he makes him the deputy chief minister of Maharashtra, supported by Bharatiya Janata Party.
But may I ask you a question, Akashdeep Muni? That's perhaps an important question, and I'm not in any way, going to come out on that. But there is since you bring up the point of clean governance, this is what Navjot Singh Sidhu has said just today. He says, practice what you preach. Face the ED music even if you don't like the tune. Resign from your post till you come clean, like I did in December 2006. This is what Congress leaders are saying.
Madhav, there are many leaders in Congress. There are many people will be saying, Jakhad was saying many things. He went to BJP. Maybe tomorrow Navjot Singh Sidhu goes to BJP. But the most important thing, the senior leaders who are in Congress and who are in Aam Aadmi Party, both think that in their India alliance is going together to rout Bharatiya Janata Party from Punjab and
Is he going to BJP? And is that why you're saying this?
No. I am not going to get into that speculation game, but I simply agree with Akashdeep Muni's point that when the senior leaders are on the table and they are moving forward with this alliance, so many months that the alliance has been there, every other day that we have a television news debate or drawing room discussions about the fact that the alliance is going to break apart, but yet all the parties that were in the alliance are still there. 2 more parties got added, 28 parties are there in the alliance, and the talks are still on. I don't understand why does the BJP, and again the BJP goes around and saying
there are
that
leaders
this alliance
speaking
is not
out against each other. There's Sanjay Nirupam and Sanjay Raut having a verbal slanging match, and you say that I don't understand why we're discussing this. Come on, Nikhil Jain. I mean, there has to be some level. Please, you may alliance may very well retain, but if there are cracks emerging, there are cracks emerging, and they will be discussed.
But the point is that
you may not find it convenient, but it's something that the people have a right to know, because these are elected representatives we're talking about.
I don't question anybody's right to know anything, but the point is that the alliance has been intact through all the thick and thin that it has been through, and it will continue to stay intact. Even during the bickerings that happened between different parties and leaders during the state elections, the alliance is still intact.
Okay.
To the alliance in Madhya Pradesh, Nikhil, what happened to the alliance in Madhya Pradesh?
It is an alliance for the national elections and not for the state elections.
Okay.
The alliance
We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Kamalnath's comments on Akhilesh are very well known, but we'll have to leave it there at the moment, gentlemen. Completely out of time. RP Singh, Tushar Gupta, Nikhil Jain, Joydeep Mukherjee, and Dr. Akashdeep Muni. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.
The News Hour at 10 will be right back after the break.
Co-powered by ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel India, Part by Hyundai, Manzil Unki, Saath Hamara. In association with The Royal Touch, luxury laminates, plywood, wooden floors. Stay curious.
Explosive, exclusive, and beyond.
The show that gets you the inside track.
A deep dive into stories that matter.
Raising questions you won't ask.
Your voice is now our voice. Watch Blueprint with me, Meghna,
And Pranesh
at 6:30 p.m. every weekday.
only on Times Now.
You're watching The News Hour at 10.
Three men arrested in a sexual assault case that took place at the Banaras Hindu University campus in November 2023. The accused have been sent to 14-day judicial custody. Following the arrests in BHU sexual assault case, opposition parties hit out at the BJP government in Uttar Pradesh. The Congress alleges that the accused persons are linked to the BJP. They show photos of top BJP leaders with the accused. After the centre excludes the Punjab tableau from the Republic Day parade, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwat Mann slams the Modi government, says how can they reject the Punjab tableau, which is just of 7 minutes. The CBI issues a notice to Kerala-based Jai Hind channel seeking details of the investments made in the channel by the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister Mr. D.K. Shivkumar. The notice has been sent in connection with the disproportionate assets case against the Congress leader. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar alleges bid to trouble him and his party, claims a big plot after notice issued to Kerala-based channel linked to him. Goldie Brar has been designated as a listed terrorist. Brar is the prime accused in the murder of Sidhu Moosewala. He has fled from Canada and is suspected to be hiding in the United States of America. The MHA in its notification has said that Goldie Brar has links with Babbar Khalsa International, a terror outfit. The country recorded 296 new COVID-19 cases over the last 24 hours. At least one patient succumbed to the disease. Massive crowds seen outside the Mandi House metro station in the national capital. People waited in queue for almost an hour to get inside the metro station. On the same-sex marriage verdict, the Chief Justice of India, Dhananjay Chandrachud, says outcome never personal to a judge. Adds that there are no regrets. Vehicles were seen shaking with people inside after a series of strong quakes shook the western coast of Japan today. The Japan Meteorological Agency reported quakes with a preliminary magnitude of 7.6 on the Richter scale.
The News Hour at 10 will be right back after the break.